Let's talk about Temple. Temple sticks out to me since it has no flash, no frills, no cheesy gimmicks. It looks like an armor set straight out of the world of Rayclast. The lack of any craziness in the design really lets the work of the texture artist shine through. For Temple, at least for the armor, less is more. And this set is a huge leap in the right direction in my opinion for MTX. I just wish the entire theme had that consistency. The wings, by contrast, come off as far too bulky for such a reserved set. While the staff itself is very pretty, the sword's textures look empty and stretched, almost unfinished in a way. The portal feels like Darkseer 2.0, and while on its own it's a fine piece, it does not look like it belongs in this theme. And I think that sums it up as a whole. While the armor itself shines as an example of how good this game can look, it's kind of let down by the rest of its theme. The sheer neutrality of Temple means it can work with pretty much anything you want to throw at it. Standouts like the Demonic Cloak, the Dark Prism Cloak, the Malice Wings, Crossbow, Sin, Wrangler, the steam-powered back attachment. There are dozens and dozens of back attachments that can slot in here. It doesn't really matter what you have in your collection. There's probably something that you can find that'll work with it. This setup uses the Judicator Helm and the Betrayal Cloak from last year in a minimal look that echoes the holy theme we see so much of, but doesn't completely dip its toes in, and ends up being quite tasteful. This next setup uses bits and pieces from the last couple of boxes to add some fire into the mix. The Vendiri Helm is a nice swap in for the Temple Helm, and while the Sunrise character effect does add to the setup as a whole, it's not necessary. You can also swap in the Sunrise Rings instead of Pandemonium here, they're both good. This next combo tries to achieve a sort of tech-based look, using parts from sets like Soulsealer, Illusionist, Mageguard, Crucible, Zenith, Arcane Lightning, it goes on and on and on. These days, it's a mix and match. Lots of things in the game support this style of tech-based combo. Even 3DR, such as Obscuriantis, Zeal's Amplifier, even the new Experiment base types, all work well here. And of course, the obligatory Celestial combo. Usually I wouldn't include one of these, I usually leave that for requests, but Nightfall, the effect and the hood are honestly quite understated. They work nicely here. The wings are fun, but for something a little more toned down in line with the rest of the combo, we can also use the Twilight Cape. As you can see, Temple ends up being quite versatile. Depending on how you want to use it, you could really go crazy if you want to, or you could play into its reserved theme. Either one works. In my opinion, the rest of the set is a bit of a hit or miss. I like the character effect. There wasn't any standout combos with the wings that I really liked that I felt that were worth showing, but if there's something specific you'd want to see, let me know. I'd be happy to do it for you. Anyway, bye.